Hey guys, I'm Suteja and this is my first YouTube video and I'm gonna say a few things regarding God and his characteristics and his properties. Okay, now uh, we all know God is a concept which were introduced by humans in a way that we assume that God is the ultimate and God was the superior thing we pronounce each and every day. Am I right? And now I'm going to characterize God based on some characteristics and some properties. Okay, the first one, the first one is emotional level. Emotional level. All have so many emotions. We all have so many emotions like anger, so many emotions like happiness, sadness, fear, and nervousness. But at a some certain level, because we are limited to only just 100 years, so with that lifespan and with that understanding of human languages and human levels, we will get some certain number of emotions. But if that number is increased to infinity, what is that? Infinity. If that emotions are increased to infinity, that emotions all will be linked to God. So God is not limited to just spread happiness. God is not limited to just perform some amount of anger to the people who he hate or who he egoist of. So because he has an infinite amount of emotions which we can't just and which we can't justify and which we can't judge him. So while praying to God, while thinking about his emotional level, think about the infinite emotion level, and better don't limit him with this humanistic emotional levels. Okay, and the next one is characteristics is knowledge level. The level of knowledge is plays an important part of every humans of every species, whether regardless of human species or any other species. Knowledge is one of the important characteristic of living standards. So when we compare our human species, we are just limited to some level of knowledge factors, because we are only just our brain is limited to just is a certain number of concepts. Okay, so there is no rule to human being to perform excellence in engineer and as well as doctor well. So his human brain is segregated into some particular capabilities. So when coming to the concept God, the God may have all the knowledge which we all integrate ourselves, and that knowledge is infinite. That one also come to infinite way. So we all under a single roof, human roof. We are all trying to differentiate that integrate energy, differentiate that infinite energy. What is meant by differentiating infinite energy? Differentiate means taking a small part of energy and then linking ourselves to our understanding levels, and then assuming that small part of differentiating thing into a infinite energy, and then forming a ways to them. So we should learn to integrate all the customs, all the traditions, all the books, all the methodologies to absorb that infinite energy, instead of sticking to a single book where only a one human written one book and one religion based on his human trance, and other human beings are following that book because they have so many logical explanations. So is it not a for a factor that every human can able to absorb infinite energy in a different form of it? So that I ask so many humans that how this religion can able to see you God. They say we have so many works and we have so many customs and we have so many matters of properties, and we see God as a single thing which is able to easily understand this. What's that answer? What's that answer? If you are speaking the word God, it means God is a thing which is an infinite
source of energy, and you are a negligible count to him. You are a negligible count of number to that infinite energy, because your height and your weight and your brain weight and your bone weight are all a negligible factors compared to other species on the name of God. Okay, if God is able to see you, you are just an object of your. If you consider a man with 8 feet height, 8 feet height or 10 feet height is kept in Guinness World Records. But what about giraffes? What about elephants? What about blue whales? Are they not kept in Guinness World Records? Because you humans, which we have some properties of height, properties of weight, properties of human brain, and properties of human IQ, you are assuming yourself as superior to all things in nature. But it's false. You are saying the name God, which is God is a superior being compared to all the resources you are seeing today. And the hand and these languages and these dialects and this expression of love towards God are a limited standards and a limited properties and a limited ways to convert our devotion towards Him into a practical level. So these are a limited properties. So these languages, we introduced these languages to a definite level. So God, if God came here and conduct a meeting, if God, I'm saying again, if God came into the earth, if God came toward earth and called all the species and he is able to conduct a meeting, then in that meeting you can observe he will talk in a language where that frequency, that infinite frequency will matches to all the species, and his language dialect will be able to absorb it by all the all the dogs, all the cats, and all the possible species which were manufactured and which were produced by God. So that was the God level of frequency. So that was the God level of infinitism. So this is the concept of infinitism towards God. So God is an infinite energy. God infinity levels are also infinite. So the energy which we can't see, which we can't observe, and which we can't able to recognize, and we are just able to feel that energy. We are just able to feel that energy. So the internal emotional levels, like braveness, like self confidence, like self motivation, are all the things which were just being increased by just feeling that infinite energy. And thank you guys for watching my video, and subscribe my channel for further updates. Thank you.